Yo, chat. How's it going? Let me turn down the music a wee bit. What is up, everybody? Apparently, I'm a controversial streamer nowadays, or content creator. Everybody's mad at me, bro. Everybody's mad at me in the YouTube comments. Not everybody, but some people are voicing their opinion. Oh, there'll always be people like that, man. You know, I'm just trying to create content, help people out. But how's everybody's night going? Hopefully everybody's doing well. All right, so let's get into gameplay. Can you guys hear everything? It looks like it. Yeah. Looks like it should be good. All right, first thing we're doing, chat. We ID'd this Giga Gold amulet. We look at it. Tier 1 spell damage, Tier 1 flat energy shield, Tier 1 spirit. That's the Giga right there, the Tier 1 spirit. Then we got fire and chaos res. So what I got, Abyssal Echoes, and we got an ancient collarbone. So we're going to slam this with an ancient collarbone, take the Abyssal Echoes, and big bucks, no whammies. We are hoping for something insane as a suffix. What can we get on the suffix that's really good? Well, the best one would be +3 to all spell skills. Crit chance would also be really good, or crit damage bonus. So yeah, +3 to spell skills would be insane. All right, here we go. Boom. 23 attributes or 15% rarity. 15% rarity isn't bad at all, but we want the +3. And, oh, I saw the 3 here, and I thought it was the spell skills. So we got 18% rarity. I think that's definitely better than skill speed. So it's a decently high rarity amulet, at least. It doesn't have the spell skills, but that's all right. Let's see how much this goes for. 0 on the market. Let's get rid of the chaos res. 1,000 divines. I assume that this has +3 to spell skills, though. Yes, it does. It does indeed. Can +3 to spell skills. Get rid of this rarity. Oh, wait. +3 to spell skills is probably like giga rare on this, so I don't know. I'm gonna put this up for like, it's hard to price, honestly. Like, get rid of the simplicit, maybe. Like, it's definitely not worth that much. Let's do all the rarity, get rid of chaos resistance. I think we're gonna need to keep on rolling this and get rid of this rarity and get +3 to spell skills, which I don't really feel like doing right now. Probably do that later or something. But what we need to do right now is continue farming the temple. I need to get a few more of the energized crystals. Let me also put on my ring for some increased light radius so we can find them. And Val ruins a little faster.
Another corpse to serve me.
Also, while I was off stream, I hit Spirit finally on this amulet. It's tier 2 Spirit, but that's all I needed. All I needed was tier 2. I needed like 40 Spirit or something like that. So we can finally equip all of our Spirit gems on this build. And get Arctic armor finally. So we have a little bit more defensive layer. And we got to level 98, and we're, you know, a third of the way through 98, which is nice. I don't really know where I'm going to put my last 2 levels. That's if I get to a level 100. I mean, if I grind Temple long enough, I'll definitely get to level 100 because Temple is just giga experience. And I'm at 81 million gold now, which is nuts. I was watching Snoobay's video the other day. He made a video about whether or not you should upgrade the Elk Labs to tier 3 because they give you increased chance of gold. And for, you know, people who know Path of Exile 2 mechanics a little bit, increased gold chance is actually bad because it converts like currency into gold. So it reduces your amount of like divines dropped and stuff. So it's actually really bad to have increased chance of gold. But it also bumps the rarity from like 30% to 50%, I think it is. And according to his math, he ran, I forget how many temple runs each. It was like 20 or 50. I think it was like 50 or something like that. And it was significantly better upgrading all the alchemies to tier 3 instead of having them all at tier 2. He got like a couple hundred more divines, so definitely worth it to upgrade them. We got a bunch of subs from my YouTube video that I posted over the weekend. That's pretty awesome. Appreciate everybody subscribing. Trying to get that number up, baby. I don't even know if I had like a... I think at the end I had a direct call out for subscribing, but that was it. We got like, I don't know, a little less than 100, I think, which is pretty lit. Man, I just want to get the temple finished, man, so I can start farming it. Because the worst part about the temple, man, is I've got to sit here and build it for 50 hours before I can actually, like, you know, make profit on it. Temple is a really fun mechanic, though. It sucks that it has so much setup. But it's probably a good thing, because it's so freaking good. People were hella mad in the comments section for me saying in that video that it was the best farming strategy, better than Temple. People, I mean, okay, Temple is an amazing farming strategy, but like, not everybody has 50 hours plus to be able to build a temple, man. Not everybody's a full-time content creator or like a no life that can just play the game like all day, every day. Like some of us have jobs, you know? So that by itself makes Temple not as good. Because the strategy that I showed, you can just do it, man. You made it to tier 15 maps, you can just do it. You don't need 50 hours of setup.
Too soon.
And if you calculate in the 50 hours of setup it takes for Temple, and it's like the time it takes to farm the energy crystals in between each of your Temple runs, like, bro, I would be thousands of divines ahead if I only ran that, like, Citadel, Lineage Support, Fracturing Orb farm by the time you finish your Temple. And then, yeah, you would catch up to me eventually because it does print a shit ton of raw divines. So, yes, you would catch up to me eventually. But, like, the amount of hours you would have to play would be insane. But, I mean, I'm still doing it. I'm still building the Temple because it's awesome and it's a really fun mechanic. I'm not knocking anybody for like liking Temple. It's pretty sick. It's really fun, and I want to fucking experience the dopamine of dropping 3 divine per room in my Temple or some crazy shit like that. Although I don't have a bunch of rarity gear on, which is going to make it a little harder. I won't be printing as many divines. I guess I could like hire a rarity bot or some shit. But I don't really want to split the loot, you know? I'll be right back. Sorry, chat. I'm back. Sorry. Had to tell the girlfriend goodnight. Now it's time to game. Alrighty, completed this map, apparently. I've never been on TV before. We're almost maxed out on energy crystals. I wonder how they're going to change the Val Temple. Like, once it goes core, next league, I wonder how they're going to change it. Like, I assume they're going to change the way that you farm crystals. They got to, right? They've got to make it faster or something. And they also are going to nerf the fuck out of the Temple, because no way they can keep it the way it is, because it is just such an insane farming strategy. Like, the only reason other farming strategies make you like hundreds of divines per hour is because the economy is so flooded with divines from everybody farming Temple. Yeah, bro. Alright, where's this shit at, man? Did I walk right past it? Oh no, it's over here in the corner.
I need more time.
I love how people like instantly, they just see a strategy and they just shit on it. They just shit on it right away. They watch like 5 minutes of a video and they're like, yep, this is dog shit because I think it's dog shit. This strategy sucks because Fubgun didn't say it was good. He didn't make a video about it, so this strategy sucks. I'm not going to try the strategy or listen to like any of the reasoning in the video of why it's a good strategy and why you should do it, but I'm just going to say that it sucks. And that's going to be that. Fuck. Chat, I'm letting the comment section rage bait me. They're in my head, chat. Get them out of my head, man. Get them out of my head. That's all they wanted to do. They just wanted to get in my head. They didn't actually believe what they were saying. Good thing I'm fucking chilling, bro. My video popped off. It's on track to be like one of my best videos, which is crazy. I'm surprised. I didn't think it'd get like any views, especially since the league is like, it's so late in the league and there's a PoE 1 event coming this Friday and stuff, which I'm super excited about. I wasn't into PoE 1 when the last Freesia League came, the last Freesia event. I was only playing PoE 2 at the time. But dude, Freesia looks like a ton of fun, man. I don't know like what build I'm gonna play though. I'll have to look into like builds tomorrow or something to try to find something that looks fun. Okay. Hopefully we have 60 out of 60 crystals. Boom, we do. Chat right here, 60 out of 60. All right, now we can start farming temple again. As you can see, I made a little bit of progress. I locked both of these, so this chain will be destroyed. And then we need to place this golem works here, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Let me actually... Speaking of Fubgun, I wasn't talking trash about Fubgun, by the way. I like Fubgun. I watch like all his content, so he makes amazing strategies. And speaking of that, let me rewatch this and how to do this corner, because this corner is kind of hard. Okay, so I need to do the Roman road. Wait, his sacrifice is right here. Oh, what the hell? Weird, he must have updated the thing. But either way, it doesn't really matter. So we need to build the road and then place a smithy here. How do we get the golem works there, though? Can we just place it straight up, maybe? Probably. We can probably just place it straight up. What do you want? Increase rarity? Sure. Then increase rarity again? Sure. We need some lockage. Some lockies. We've used up a lot of locks. It's ziri.
Not yet.
Also, they need to make a lot of like changes to the temple. Like these spinny guys are just annoying. Like I don't know. There's multiple things about the temple that are just kind of annoying to deal with. Like especially like spy master rooms. Oh my goodness! Don't even get me started on spy master rooms, bro. They are the most annoying things ever. I hate how you like have to clear out the entire room, and then like wave 2 starts of the enemies. Like the boss spawns in, and then enemies randomly spawn, but you can't see them. They're like impossible to see. They're like in this shrouded mist. So here, watch this. So we clear out the room. Let me finish clearing out the room. So we kill all these guys here. Okay, room's clear. Now this guy spawns in. He doesn't really spawn anywhere. You can't really see him. And then like you can't see these guys either, so you have to go up here and kill them, then go over here and kill them, and then you can kill the guy in the middle. And then it's like, oh wait, there's still another enemy in here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Oh wait, there's another one. It's just whack. Like, why are they hidden, dog? Why are they hidden? Why can't they just be like this room where I just run to each of the corners, take out the monsters, and then, why am I slowed? And then I run to the middle, clear out those monsters, and I'm done. Instead, it just has to be difficult. Why? Why you have to be mad? Also, the amount of gold is just insane. Just stacks of 10k. Dun, 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 dun. See, here it is again. Just like spawning in random spots and stuff. It just adds a lot of time to the temple. That's kind of annoying. Makes it so much longer to clear. Like the spy masters take like twice as long to clear as any other room. Ooh, a smithy. Smithy's kind of clutch. I need some locks though, please. Pretty please. Smithy is nice. I wonder if a Spark is better at clearing the Spy Master rooms, because they're just kind of all over on the floor, where like my elemental weakness is in designated spots. But I don't think you can damage those enemies that are in like the Shrouded Mist until you get close to them. So I don't know if it does anything at all. See, like, I can damage these guys, but... Oh, Divine. First Divine of the night, Fog. Should we do a Zeri chat? Oh, we don't have a key room, so we can't. Check that. We actually can't do that. Oh, there we go. Lockage. Just need 4 more of those. 2 more, sorry. Filling up on locks would be pretty clutch. I need to stop, like, I'm just drawn to it, like moths to light. I see piles of gold, I pick up piles of gold. It's just my fucking ARPG brain, man. I see loot, I want to pick up loot. I just need to like turn the gold off on my filter so I stop running over it and wasting time. Because I've got 80 million gold that I will never spend. I wonder how expensive waystones are now. Because they're like 15 exalted orbs like a couple weeks ago. Probably even more expensive now. Just from people farming fucking Temple. It's insane how, like, how much Temple has entirely changed Path of Exile 2. Like, this is kind of like a band-aid fix. Reroll room cards, that's a W. Yeah, we'll take that for sure. Like, everybody's complaining about endgame and stuff. I mean, there still really isn't an endgame other than Temple. But, like, Temple is such a good endgame, if I'm going to be honest. Like, has really difficult and extremely rewarding content. All right, close here. W, kept all that. We got another smithy and another smithy. Why are you giving me all the smithies when I can't use them, man? So we need a Golem Works, I think. Hopefully we can place a Golem Works there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we need to place a smithy then a Golem Works. Because in Fub's video, he just assumes you have this golem here. Let's fast forward. Yeah, let's re-roll. Fuck ton of garrisons. Lockage? Yeah. Run.
These temples, always rearranging their guts. Death, take you! I will unmake you! The vows of many unseen.
Fucking Spy Masters, man. What do we need? Just like locks and preferably a reroll or something. Golem Works would be clutch as well. Golem Works medallion.
Perhaps you will be a worthy adversary.
Hey, look at this shit, man.
Perhaps you will be a worthy adversary.
Oh, divine. Oh, I wish that. I wish that was a exceptional one. I've heard that exceptional Magi talismans go for like thousands of divine.
Death is my power to wield.
They must be like giga rare. I was watching a video earlier while I was at the gym. And this guy's farming Temple, but doing negative rarity, and supposedly he's making like 1,000 divines a Temple, which is insane. I mean, I could probably set that up because he was running a Blood Mage character, but it'd probably take some really high investment. So, I mean, I've got a couple hundred divines, but I assume you'd probably need like thousands. So, oh, oh, sorry, chat. Bless me. Maybe once I get my temple online, and I'm printing a few hundred divine a run or something like that. A few hundred divine an hour. There we go. Lockage. Oh. Sorry. I'm allergic, chat. To your bullshit. What the fuck is that? Dialis Desire? I'm pretty sure that's not worth anything. Oh, 1 divine. Wow. Wait, don't I have a Dialis Desire on my build? Yeah, right here. I'm pretty sure it was really expensive when I bought it. Bro, fucking Spy Masters, man. It's an adequate name, at least. Because they do be hiding like spies. They be hiding in the mist. It's just a little annoying. Because it makes the room take so much longer. Come on, give me some golem works. What do we need? Another lock, probably, hopefully, from this room. Oh, ask and you shall receive, right, chat? Oh, yeah. Alchemy. Yeah, can't do anything else, so lock that smithy. We need a golem works. It's funny how, like, when I need a golem works, I get smithies. When I need smithies, I need golem works. When I need an armory, I get something else. I get garrisons. When I need spy masters, I get armories. I'm pretty sure they have it like, dude, they've got to have it like hard coded that whatever you need next just doesn't spawn in, man. They just know like what the pattern is, and they're just like, nope, we're actually just not gonna give you that. Sup, baldy? I'm not bald. Not freaking bald, dude. It's a buzz cut. I got a full ass head of hair. Looks like it, Haley. Baldy, damn it. Autocorrect got ya? Oh, we got the Abyss Precursor tablet. That's a W. Wonder how much those are going for right now. I'm not sure. Mobile right now, yeah. That's cringe. Mobile. Can't even prime sub on mobile. Unless you go to a web browser. Oh, you're cooking. What's cooking, huh? I had burgers. Burgers and potatoes. Wait. Oh, yeah. Alright, give me like a reroll or a golem works. Good thing I'm subbed already. True. W. Look at that sub badge. It's pretty fucking mid. I need to get new ones. Ground beef and rice. I'm locking in. W. Add some eggs in there and you got some prison slop and you're gonna get hella gains in the gym, brother. Hey, I made that. I think it's tough. It's not bad, for sure, for a quickly put together logo. Emote slash logo. Nah, eggs are for breakfast. Eggs are for every time of the day. Eggs are goated food. Probably one of the best foods you can eat. I can't mess with eggs and beef like that. You agree? You better agree, bro. Dude, everybody hates on eggs because of cholesterol, but they fail to realize that eggs have good cholesterol. There's two types. There's good and bad cholesterol, and eggs have the good cholesterol that you need. A lot of people don't like eggs too. Well, that's their problem. I get the egg ick sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, true. That's why I just mix it in with stuff, with like beef. I don't really eat just plain eggs very often. I always have like a bagel, egg, and cheese, or I'll have like a beef and eggs or something like that. Or maybe like a fried rice type deal, like chicken fried rice or something. But yeah, eggs are so goated. They got just fantastic fats in them. They've got fantastic protein in them. Fantastic nutrients in them. Like micronutrients. A Beck goes hard, that's valid. Oh, bacon, egg, and cheese. Or bagel, egg, and cheese. True. I have a bagel, egg, and cheese like damn near every morning, bro. Either that or just a bagel with peanut butter and jelly. Says the guy who used to be exclusively egg white Andy. True. You're not wrong. And all the nutrition comes from the yolk. The yolk.
Get out of my way.
I was just an egg white Andy so I could get my fucking protein in, brother. I was doing 2 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Absolutely insanity. That's way too much protein. Welcome to the club, finally. We've been waiting. I've been on that train for a minute. I'm low-key trying... I low-key really want to work on replacing most of my meat, of my animal protein with vegetable protein. Just because it's so much better for the environment and stuff. So much more sustainable. And it's so much better for you because beef is just bad for you in general. Even though I do lean beef, which isn't nearly as bad as like fatty beef, but either way, red meat's not the greatest. It does have a lot of nutrients. Like beef does have a lot of like micronutrients and vitamins, but same with vegetable. Vegetables also have a buck ton, so. Convenient that you switched up all the convenient that you switched all this up after I didn't live with you anymore. True. I just been working on my health, brother. A commander. We don't really want a commander. Vegetable protein isn't as nutritious, I thought, in comparison to meat protein. Kind of. So it's much harder. Wait. Oh, I thought that was the really expensive one. So vegetable protein is a lot harder to get your all your essential amino acids from it. You've got to eat like a very wide range of plant-based protein. That's why I wouldn't entirely eat only plant-based protein. I'd make it like the foundation of what I eat, but there's so many other meats than just beef though. Plant-based protein is for vegan cucks. Eat a steak, sissy. I know there's a lot more options, but it doesn't really matter what animal option you go with. It's not like very good for the environment in general. I mean, I'm still gonna eat beef and like chicken and stuff, but I just want to add in more. I want to reduce it and add in more plant-based protein. Oh, I can't place this here. Okay, so I have to do. Fish is the meta for nutrients. Fish is really good. You're not wrong. The only problem with fish is it's like damn near impossible to like get in a sustainable way. You have to eat farmed fish. Because if it's ocean caught fish, then you're just demolishing the ocean. Like, bro, the giant nets that get dragged on the ocean floor and catch fish are so horrible. Oh my goodness, they're so horrible for the environment. It's insane. They literally just demolish everything on the ocean floor, and they catch literally every type of sea life, and then they're only looking for like grouper or something. They're only looking for like 3 types of fish, but they catch like 1,000 different types of sea life, and and then they just like throw out the rest. It's just dead and just doesn't go to use at all. Yeah, miss me with plant-based protein. I'm good on that. I mean, plant-based protein is just like beans and like tofu. And like, I mean, there's other things as well. It's like, I eat plenty of beans already. I just want to eat more beans. Yeah, unfortunately, in America, there's really not a ton of options. True. There's also not a ton of options on political candidates either, but that doesn't mean that we can't fight for change. It's all about little steps. Everybody just makes a little change in their diet. A commander. I don't really need a commander. Way to make everything political, literally. I'd rather be oppressed than eat veggies. Yeah, that's fucked up. Veggies are awesome. I will never stand for the veggie hate. Veggies are so good. They add so much flavor to food, man. In a healthy way, too, instead of using like some fucked up amalgamation of sauce. It's like a mix of like 30 different chemicals. Take my rights away, just keep that shit away from me. That's where you're wrong. Veggies are mid at best, then you do not know how to cook veggies. I will say just raw, plain-ass vegetables, yeah, they're not that great. You gotta cook them with your food and mix them in and stuff. You know, like any cooked veggies? Yeah, you're on crack, brother. That's because you don't eat veggies. You're always just eating fucking sugary drinks and sugary fucking food, and that's all highly processed. The veggies won't taste very good because they're real.
Another medallion.
Raw veggies are the only way I'll eat them. Not true. Never tried crack. Do I look like a fat ass to you? You can still eat unhealthy and not be a fat ass. Boo-doo-doo. Damn, didn't give me a single road. That's fucked up. Lock. Oh, yeah, I forgot I need to do that. Well, yeah, but you just described me like I'm on my 600-pound life. Well, I mean, you don't have to be 600 pounds to have an unhealthy body, my good sir. Eating unhealthy and like a low micronutrient diet is worse for you than being obese. Like I wake up and slam a 2 liter of Mountain Dew ASAP. I do indulge every so often, but it's not crazy. How you just described that was wild. All I'm saying is you need more balance in your diet. Everybody needs more balance in their diet. Everybody needs more veggies. At least everybody in America. Need more fruits and veggies. And I used to be super anti-dairy until I learned. I used to be super like anti-milk, but milk is actually really good for you. You want like low-fat milk. And you don't need a ton of it. Maybe like a cup a day or something like that, but it's honestly really, really good for you. It has a ton of nutrients and like it like helps you build like your gut microbiome and shit. Balance is for sucker. Fruits are pog. I bang fruits. Great Big Dairy got a hold of you. No, I just took a nutrition class and learned the facts. I was just anti-dairy because, like, fucking everybody is lactose intolerant damn near. I was like, it's bad for you since everybody's lactose intolerant. It makes you fat. I mean, nothing really makes you fat. You can eat everything in smaller portions and be fine. You sound like a big dairy, big pesticide spokesperson. No, I'm actually very anti fucking pesticides. Bro, we're so cooked. Like Trump adding those new pesticides to like the or I guess it wasn't Trump directly, but he basically allowed the EPA to allow them to add those new pesticides to the allowed list for putting on food, for putting on like crops and stuff. Oh, it's so cooked. They're so bad. Bro, those pesticides are so bad, man. A large majority are lactose intolerant, but it doesn't make you fatter than normal. Lol. Well, I know. I'm just saying, like, milk, like, is, you know, high in fat, and it's high calorie and very easy to drink. That's why I said it makes you, like, fat. We're just not meant to digest milk as adults. Yeah, we're the only mammal that drinks milk past infancy. But cow milk is very nutritious, so there is kind of a reason why we do it. We're doing the Roman road tech chat. We need to build a road all the way over here so we can place a smithy and a golem works. A golem works. Yeah, it's crazy because Big Dairy paid lobbyists to get those Got Milk ads in all schools. Was all a scam and got tricked, Pepega? I mean, you're not wrong. Big Dairy was brainwashing us from a young age. Dude, do you remember when, like, our high school football team, we got, like, sponsored by Got Milk or something? And, like, we always had fucking, like, chocolate and vanilla milk at practice. Vanilla milk. Sorry, just white milk. It's not vanilla. You broke free and got roped right back in? I didn't get roped back in, bro. I just read a textbook. Trumu was a company that used to send them. I low-key think it was just leftover from lunch, to be honest. You think so? They were completely different bottles, weren't they? Typical lib excuse. Weren't they like completely different bottles though? I don't know how they would have been leftovers, because like lunch Yeah, we just had like the cartons. And I'm pretty sure the ones we had for football were like little jugs, like little single jugs. No, they were cartons. Oh, I don't know. I don't really remember, to be honest. Imagine they were just like all spoiled milk. At least when I played, they were. I mean, yeah, probably. They used to roll them out in those coolers. Yeah, I know. I remember that. They would just have like cartons stacked on top of each other in the like, they'd be in like crates.
To serve me.
Yeah, what a crazy time to be alive, man. Yeah, just trying to eat more veggies. It's good for you. I'm just, you know, mortally afraid of dying, and I just want to do everything in my power to live longer, so that's why I try to eat healthy and exercise and shit, because I'm absolutely terrified of my own mortality. Because I have so many things that I want to do in my life that I haven't done yet. And like if I die, then I'll just be like super sad because I haven't like traveled to like, I don't know, Rome or some shit, or Greece, you know? Oh, Spy Master. I don't need a Spy Master. Like I'm gonna die and then I'm gonna wake up like as like, I don't know, like a butterfly or some shit. I'm gonna get reincarnated, and then I'm gonna be like, damn, bro, I never made it to Rome, and you know, I'm gonna be cooked. Hopefully, I spawn in as a like a bird in Rome, like a fucking pigeon or some shit. That would be lit. Or maybe like a hawk, because I assume hawks live longer than pigeons. Pigeons don't seem like they live very long, probably like 5 years or something, maybe 10. Why are you scared of dying? Because, I mean, why aren't you scared of dying? I don't want to die. I got shit I want to do, bro. I want to be alive. Life's pretty lit, honestly. I mean, there's a lot of really shitty things going on right now in the world, but I still am happy and, you know, want to be alive and stuff. Then do them instead of worrying about death coming, lol. Okay, then fly to Rome as a butterfly? True. I don't think I would make it as a... Well, I mean, depending on where I'm at as a butterfly. If I'm, like, in North America, I don't think I'm going to make it. I don't think I'll... Butterflies only live, like, a couple weeks. I don't think I'll be able to make the whole trip all the way to Rome, you know? Wonder how long it takes a butterfly to fly, like, a couple thousand miles. To those things instead of worrying. Well, there's a difference between wanting to do things before I die and just doing them like on a whim, you know? I can't just do everything that I want to do in life, or else I would do it. If I was able to, I would. The Monarch travel to Mexico all the time. You can make it? Yeah, except for there's no giant ass ocean between here and Mexico. It's all land, brother. Then fly. Who cares about water? You think butterflies got enough stamina to be able to fly all the way across the Atlantic? I mean, they might. I don't know what kind of game fucking butterflies got, bro, but I don't know. They seem pretty fragile to me. I'm just gonna get picked out of the sky by like a robin. They're gonna see me as a tasty ass snack. I'll be cooked. I doubt they're stopping hella. Bro, they'd be suckling up all the milkweeds, dog. I don't really know how many stops they make. That's natural selection. Unlucky. True. Natural selection will be getting you. Another reason why I'm terrified of dying is because I just don't know what's after death. If there is anything. It terrifies me that, like, there's nothing after death. I mean, obviously I won't know. I'll just be dead, and then, like, nothing will happen after that. I won't have any emotions or anything. I won't be sad. But, like, I don't know, the thought of dying makes me sad, so. Which I'm sure that makes sense for a lot of people. It's all the opportunity you missed out on. You know, all the family and friends that you didn't get to spend time with. All the parts of the world you didn't get to see. I'd rather live fast and die young than be old and frail. Just to say I made it to be old.
You reek of stupidity.
I mean, I plan on... I don't know, I think the live fast and die young is a pretty idiotic, like, I don't know, way of thinking, to be honest. You don't have to live fast and die young. You can live fast and live long. You just don't have to be dumb. It's not like I'm, you know, living slow or anything. I don't know.
Square.
You said you believed in reincarnation, so why be scared if you're just gonna spawn right back in? I mean, I didn't say I believe in reincarnation. I just said, like, that is an example. Maybe I'll spawn back in as a butterfly. Who knows? I think reincarnation's probably the lowest likelihood one.
Soil had glory. The rock.
I think worrying about all the stuff you're gonna miss is gonna make you miss stuff happening right now, Loki. Then getting into heaven, yeah, you're cooked for sure. I don't know about that. I mean, reincarnation seems pretty improbable. Like, bro, if you, like, spawn back in as a deer and you have, like, all your memories of being a human, then why would you ever, like you would know how to not get hunted by a human, you know? Like, I don't know. I just, yeah. And heaven and hell don't? Well, I mean, they don't make sense, but, like, I don't know. If there's a God, then sure. Maybe he did make, like, a paradise for his followers. I don't fucking know. Ugh. And there's deer that die of natural causes. You're not hunted to death, that's the point. Yeah. True. You generally think heaven and hell are more probable than reincarnated? I don't know. It's a hard one. If I'm going to be honest, it's pretty hard to decide. Is this worth anything? 30 exalted. Technically, I'm not a practicing Buddhist, so I think reincarnation is most likely avenue. I don't know, but I mean, like, if reincarnation is real, wouldn't you just have a chance to be reincarnated as a human, and then you just have all your lived experiences from being a human, and then, unless you're like, I don't know. If, okay, let's say you do get reincarnated, do you keep your memories from every past life, or do you only get like a memory from your last past life,
Price for that?
or
I
what?
have no idea.
Like, how does it work, you know? I guess I don't really know Buddhism.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Boom. Max cold res. Interesting.
Someone is bound to buy that.
You don't keep memories or knowledge. That's part of it. Deja vu is allegedly memories crossing. Well, if you don't keep your memories or knowledge, then you aren't being reincarnated. Your memories and your knowledge are you, because your body's not transferring over either. So then reincarnation just isn't real by those standards. No, your soul is you. But your soul is your experience, your memories, and your knowledge. The point of reincarnating is to purify your soul. No, it's not. Yeah, exactly. Like, just right there, like, reincarnation doesn't make sense. Because how could you say you are like, how could you say that I am reincarnated as a new being, but I don't have any of my memories or my experiences? That's not me. Like, what's the end game? If my soul keeps on getting purified over and over again, like, does my soul eventually make it to like a heaven or something? If I get purified ultimately or something, I don't know. Like, it doesn't really make sense to me. The end game is purifying your soul and becoming enlightened. Exactly. So, like, what happens when you become enlightened? Do you, like, go to a heaven or something? Or do you no longer, like... Do you no longer become purified? Because that's like the argument if that's kind of like the argument if like, if you died, or you don't even have to die, if you like took a copy of all your memories and everything like that, and knowledge and everything, and transferred it over into another body, would that new body be you or not? In my opinion, that's not you. It's just a copy of all your feelings and emotions. I mean, that new being would think they're you because they have all your knowledge and memories and everything like that, but you would ultimately die. Like, your consciousness would end, and then they would start existing in a new consciousness if we ever had the ability to, like, you know, bring consciousness to a being, you know, or like transfer memories or anything like that. That's like the same thing as reincarnation. Like, you're saying our soul transfers over, but like, what makes our soul, you know, unique, I guess? I think essentially you become like a prophet or something. I'm not sure the details, to be honest. I think so personally, but it's debatable. You think so personally, what?
The vow.
Oh, like that, it's you that gets copied over? If you transfer your memories and emotions to a new vehicle, then it's still you. Yeah, I just think if that happened, you would just die, you know? I mean, no one else would be able to tell that it wasn't you, but like you yourself inside of your head would die, and then a new you would be born. But every other person on the planet and everything, and including your new like body, would think that it's you. But like you said, your soul or whatever, your consciousness would not transfer over. You would have a different consciousness, just with the same memories and everything. That's at least the way I see it. What does that mean? Your soul is transferred. But how do we transfer a soul? I could understand how we eventually get to the point of transferring a memory, but like, because like memories are stored, but like, it's religion gain? I don't fucking know. I mean, yeah, I know. I mean, exactly. It's religion. It's just like a debate of like what ifs. You're conflating the two. Memories and soul aren't the same thing. Yeah. Ask Buddha, I get all the answers. True. I can't ask Buddha, bro. He was around like several thousand years ago. It was like 4,000 years ago or some shit like that. Wasn't it? Wasn't Buddha like 2000 BC? I just took a religion quiz once and answered truthfully and it gave me a Buddhism. I don't know. Yeah, I remember when you did that.
The vow have many unseen eyes.
Damn, bro, give me some locks. What's going on here? 100% temporal Buddhist alignment. Damn.
The vow many unseen.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really believe in anything. I don't know where I would align, but I do think that like the possibility of a like if there were a god, I would believe more that the god, I would think it'd be more likely that the god would he would create like a ultimate paradise that like good people would go to after they died instead of just like reincarnation. But maybe not. Maybe like souls are recycled, like you say, like with the reincarnation. Maybe like there's a finite number of souls in the world, and they're like recycled, and no new souls can be created. But I mean, there are like more humans than ever on the planet, but there are also like less insects than ever on the planet. So like, we do be murdering hella insects. Like, dude, it's scary. I don't know if you know much about like the current insect genocide that's going on, but like, bro, I don't know if you remember like when we were in high school and how you would drive down the road at night and your windshield, you'd have to constantly spray that shit and wipe it because of all the dead insects on your windshield. And nowadays, do you ever notice that you have to clean your windshield from insects? The only time that I clean my windshield is when it gets like dusty and shit from like pollen on the trees or from like salt on the road. Religion is the blanket we throw over the mystery of the unknown to give it shape. Yeah, exactly. Religion's just like it's the science. Yeah, like you said, it's the science of the unknown. It's like if science can't explain it yet, then we say it's like a god or religion or whatever. Yeah, I agree. The goal of incarnation is the ultimately free your soul to join Buddha. The way to get fully free is to continue to cleanse your souls through incarnation events. Ah. Yes, but it's just pesticides, to be honest. Yeah, I know. The pesticides are just demolishing the insect population. Like, it's insane how bad it is. Just absolutely ravaging it. And insects are like the foundation of, like, I don't know, like life itself, basically. The only thing that's like more fundamental than insects is like bacteria.
I need more time.
Oh, I thought you meant other bugs. No, we're committing the genocide on the bugs with pesticides. Imagine there's just a giant, like, there's just like a bee or some shit that's just murdering every other insect on the planet. That'd be crazy, bro. Yeah, humans do it, Pog. If you heard of a monkey that hoarded all the bananas while other monkeys starved, you would say that monkey was insane. Yet when humans do it, you applaud them. I know you don't, but I'm just saying this generally. People get applauded for hoarding wealth as humans, but if it were a monkey, you would think that monkey is fucking nuts and should be, like, murdered. I love that analogy. I think it's so good. Benjamin Netanyahu. True. Benjamin Netanyahu, indeed.
No one bats me.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I don't like bugs at all, but I fuck with bugs heavy. Like, they are such a necessity to, like, life as we know it. Especially, like, bees, bro. We're fucking up all the bees. We're just murdering them all. And, like, bro, without bees, we don't have food. Bees make it so we have food, bro. They are pollinators. I just really hope that we don't, like, kill off all the insects and then just make, like, little robots to replace the insects. Because that's just so fucked up. I just want nature, man. I don't want, like, little robot bees to pollinate shit. Yeah, fuck bees? No, fuck you. I'm sure we found a way to get around it at this point. That's what they get for stinging me 20 years ago? Bro, it's your fault. Sorry to tell you that you don't want to take accountability, but you got too close. They're just trying to protect themselves.
Another medallion.
They literally kamikazed your ass. You intruded so much on them that they decided to kill themselves to protect their home. How do we get this? Okay, I may have missed this part. Yeah, it's my fault he flew in my car and went behind my head. Stay the bussin' bitch ass outside. Yeah, it's your fault. Shouldn't have had your window down. Yeah, it's my fault. I didn't have AC in a family car until I bought my own. Sorry, we were poor. Weird flex. Just get good, kid. Get good. Mm. Okay, I need to place a road right here. And then I need to place Smithy Golem Works. Okay, we've got to lock this and hope we get some more locks. Weird flex. Weird flex, but okay.
Yet.
Damn, I'm almost at 100 mil gold.
I will
That's crazy.
None can oppose me.
It's all easy. Opala.
What'd you hit in the gym? Obviously you hit bench. I saw that, but what else you do? Little bro. You hit upper or something? Looks like you hit upper because I saw you setting up cable rows. Yeah, upper. Hell yeah. Hit some arms. Some poggers arms. Honestly, my bench days are like kind of the only days I look forward to. Cause fucking squat, man. Squat just makes me hate my life. It's just so much weight on my fucking shoulders, bro. Holy. Just makes my whole body just fucking ugh. And bench is feeling so good too, man. Like, holy shit, my bench is feeling the best it's ever felt before. Like, it is progressing so much. Just need to get locked in on the squat. Honestly, if I just went to the gym looking forward to squat days more, I'm sure I would probably do better at squat, and I'd be like, you know, my lifts would be going up more. But bro, it doesn't matter how strong I get, man. 300 or 400 pounds on the barbell on my back just never feels lighter. Like when I squatted 315 for the first time, and today, or well, I guess I didn't squat 315 today, but I benched. But Saturday, between Saturday and the very first time I squatted 315, they felt exactly the same, man. Not a lick of difference. Bench seated rows, shoulder press, lat pull down, face pulls. That's a W. No arms though, bro? What the hell? Been there, done that. I was once a big time squatter in my heyday. Picks or it didn't happen. If only I looked forward to going to prison, getting arrested, wouldn't it feel so bad? I have a dedicated arm day, so no. Okay. If only... if only I looked forward to going to prison, getting arrested wouldn't be so bad. That is a good analogy for squat. Like, deadlift ain't that bad because I just gotta, like, pull it up. But, bro, squat, that shit's just on your back, compressing your spine and shit. Like, makes your shoulders kind of hurt, too. Like, fuck, man. It's just, like, a total systematic, like, just your entire central nervous system and body just get fucking demolished. Literally have a video of me squatting 495. Pics or it didn't happen, bro. Pics or it didn't happen. I'm probably in that video. if I had to guess. I'm gonna get rid of this reroll, even though I don't want to. But we need locks. Yeah, it's a CNS killer for sure. Yeah. Like, even deadlift doesn't hit my CNS as hard as fucking squat, bro. I'm glad I'm back on block 1 of my split of my training, so I can go back to easier squats. Yeah, bro, I don't allow links in my chat. Sorry, gonna have to ban you. Read and weep, loser.
Get out of my way!
You be squatting right now as you're getting back in the gym? Don't tell me you don't be squatting. I have a sword. Doesn't mean you can't be banned. Yeah, not fucking heavy though. Oh yeah, I bet. You haven't really been lifting much in the last while. Alright, come on. We need some locks. No way you're gonna curse me and not give me a single lock. Please don't do this to me. I will cry if I don't get a single lock. Come on, man. I hit 225, 4x5 last week. Which isn't awful, but definitely is not 440 for like 4. Well, yeah. You can't just hop back into it, man. Gotta work back up. Good thing, muscle memory is a thing, so as long as you just get back at it and keep consistent, you'll put that muscle back on real quick. Get your protein in. Get eating right. That shit will be easy. Come back in no time. Give it a couple months. Nah, I threw 405 on the bar first day back. W. Should have. You should have, bro. Fuck it. Might as well try. Why not? Ugh. I should probably still bench 225, but it would be tough, though. I'd be dead, sir. True. That shit would, like, crunch your spine and you'd become paralyzed or something. Do you think you could unrack 495 and stand there with it? Herniated disc for sure, for sure. I'm sure I could unrack 495. Definitely couldn't squat it, but maybe without a walkout, yeah. I might be able to do it without a walkout, but if there's a walkout, I don't think there's any way I walk that shit out. I was unracking 515 the week before my 495 squat. True. 40 pounds later now, though, to be honest. Yeah. That makes a big difference. I can't believe I haven't gotten a single lock. This is criminal. Ain't no way. Dude, like static holds like that, like above your max weight, is a cheat code. Oh, level up
I'll get a medallion for you.
with a walkout too. True, shit was crazy. Yeah. Yeah, fucking just like holding a heavier weight in your hands and shit and on your body is such a cheat code. It's like a really great way to like prime your central nervous system for heavier loads. Wait, where the fuck is that? I heard like a divine drop or something. Oh, it's back here.
Not yet.
I used to be him for real? Yeah, you did used to be Zane. Yeah, it's the same as progressively overloading damn near. Just like doing negatives, only with heavier weight. Imagine you, imagine you squat, or like you do a negative with squat. You just like overload with like, 20 extra pounds above your PR, and you only do the eccentric. You just only go down, and then you just like rest it on like, safety bars. That'd be crazy. That'd be terrifying. I'd be so scared of just like snapping my legs in half.
Good luck.
That's a real training style. Not that heavy, damn. Only 20 pounds over? 20 pounds over isn't that much. Okay, we're not fully cooked yet. Okay, we need to place this and then a smithy. Golem works. And then we need to sack this guy here. Okay, lit. There's the corner, done. Now we just really need to get a lock. Hope and pray that we get one lock. Just to increase our chances of not destroying this, we're going to place all that shit there. All right, run temple. No, you said it would snap your legs in half, lol. Not that heavy. Oh, yeah. Damn, this beef and rice dry as hell. Sauce got soaked up. Now it's like sand. Oof. Oof size large.
These temples, always rearranging their guards.
What kind of sauce you use, bro?
Get out of my way!
What you be saucing with? I'm just a red hot fiend. A1. That's valid. That's all you have for sauce. That's kind of criminal. I mean, if that's all you need, then that's all you need, bro. I'm not a huge sauce only guy. Huge hot sauce only guy. I just wish like there were sauces that were not so full of garbage, you know? I feel like every single sauce is just filled with like a bunch of like additives and preservatives and shit that probably gives me like autism and fucking ADHD and all this other bullshit. So that's why I stick with like Red Hot, because it's only like 3 ingredients. Literally everything you eat and drink is doing that to you? Not true. I eat plenty of whole foods that do not do that to me. I eat minimal processed foods. I've only had ketchup, barbecue, and A1 recently, and that's basically all you need, to be honest. You think those are chemical free just because they're not processed? I think they're chemical free because there's no chemicals listed on the ingredients list.
Death is my power to wield.
I mean, yeah, like they probably have like pesticides on them. Possibly. Like fruits and veggies, but that's why you wash them. That's why they make pesticides soluble. Water soluble. So when you rinse them with water, it washes off. And that's why pesticides are also bad, because when it rains, it washes off the pesticides, and then that gets into our water supply. And that's not very good for us. That's a naive way to think about produce in America. Why do you say that?
The vows have many on
I think there's plenty of chemicals in literally everything, every product you purchase that you don't know about. So you're calling me naive, but you're assuming this with no like factual basis. I don't know if there's like chemical in beef that, you know, got chopped off a cow.
Perhaps you
I
will.
don't really know where those chemicals would come from. Maybe like some cleaning chemicals, like slight traces. But I mean, I do have some faith in like the FDA and like government programs that like regulate food and, you know, test for like trace amounts of like harmful chemicals and things like that in our foods.
Death take you.
I used to look at every label and scan everything I ate into an app. Yeah, Yucca, I assume. I still do that. Not everything, but a lot of things. But that's why I eat whole foods, because you can't have a bad Yucca score if it's a whole food. I'm sure that cow was fed something that made him bigger and the meat leaner, etc. Yeah, hormones. Hormones that are tested
You challenge.
for many, many years. I mean, I'm not saying like shoving animals full of hormones is the best thing for us. It probably, the trickle down hormones probably aren't great, but you got to feed the population somehow. Here for the views, but leaving on in the background. Hope stream goes well. Thank you, Hunter. Hopefully you have a good night at work. I assume you're working.
You challenge.
I have zero faith whatsoever in those establishments. I don't. I think there's a lot of good people that work in those establishments that care a lot. I mean, I think they're like severely underfunded for the most part.
I'll hold this medallion for you.
I'm just saying, I think there's something in everything you eat and drink that is negatively affecting you. I don't think so. I think there's good people there too that get handcuffed by a government that doesn't care and has never cared, at least in our lifetimes. Yeah. Somewhat. I don't fully disagree. Okay, how do I complete the rest of this? Armory, alchemy. But okay, let's see if we can do that. So we need an armory, which I have. And then we need an alchemy. Damn, all the golem works. We don't need any golem works right now, man. Well, that's unlucky. Okay, we need to farm more maps. Oh shit, we're at 104 million, chat. Holy shit. If we lived in a different country, I'd be agreeing with you 200%. I just have zero faith in U.S. government to do the right thing out of goodness of their heart. Big pesticide and big chemical have aligned their pockets for too damn long for them to switch up now. EPA just announced they no longer take human deaths into account when calculating regulations and think they're not risking 10% morality for 1% profit. Oh yeah, I know about that, brother. It is fucked up for sure, for sure. I have 99 annulment orbs. They're 7-1.
I'll post it right away.
What about these? Perfect orb of Og. 8.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Perfect chaos orb. I've got 4.
All right, your order is registered.
All right, we need some waystones. We are fully empty.
Speak.
Alchemy. There we
I'll
go.
fill that in as soon as I can.
Oh, wait. $36. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That should be enough. It's 11 o'clock now. Okay, what the hell are you talking about? That's based off trait. That's a base trade-off, if you ask me. Only 10% increase in death changes for a guaranteed 1% extra profit is POG. True, it is. I love that. I don't have any room to talk though. I don't really care what I eat at this point. Yeah. I just don't want to be miserable when I'm old because I plan on being old. And I also don't want to just like shove my face full of pills to make myself like feel better, you know? I'd rather just like, I don't know, I'm a big like natural guy, you know? Like I think the world would be a billion times better off if we were still just like cavemen basically. I think life, it was a harder life back then, but I think it was a much better life, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, I fucking love the video game. I love video games and the internet and shit, but like, I don't know. With how the root cause is just capitalism. Capitalism has just fucked everything up, man. If I'm gonna be honest, but
Not yet.
Depraved witch. You are not long for
plan on being old also. Pills for that though. I also think a ton more people would die for preventable reasons. I mean, wants to take modern medicine for plant treatments? No, not at all. I mean, modern medicine's good. I never said get rid of modern medicine. But like with current capitalism, modern medicine is just trying to sell you another drug to pop in your mouth to fix a problem that a different drug caused. And then that drug that you just popped in your mouth to fix that problem gave you another problem that needs to be fixed with another drug. And then it keeps going and going and going and going. Modern medicine in America is not the same as the rest of the world. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Like, Europe isn't this grand, like, much, much better thing. I mean, it's better in some ways. Like, it has more regulations and shit, but, like, it is better, but modern medicine is basically the same. I mean, they might do like more preventative care a little maybe, but I mean, they're still like, you know, they're still using the same medicine as we do. UHC in Europe or Scandinavia are definitely not the same. All I'm saying is we shouldn't have so many pills to fix issues. We should, because like pills don't really fix the, I mean, obviously some things, why would they make certain you got another ailment from a treatment if there was no profit incentive? Exactly. That's why it all stems back to capitalism, my boy. That's exactly why America is a they're not preventative care, they're post care. Because it's much more profitable to treat you than to prevent you from getting sick. I think if you are a physically active person that eats healthy, whole, nutritious foods, then you will fix the majority of your issues that you have in your life. And you'll live a much happier life, and you won't have to constantly pop pills and like rely on all these medicines and stuff, you know? Don't get me wrong, modern medicines are awesome. Like, you know, getting like necessary surgeries and shit, like if you get injured or if you have some kind of like crazy ass disease. Yeah, that's the problem. in America. Yeah, I know. You completely missed the point. They don't do that in other countries? I think it's a gross generalization. My mom hasn't worked out a day in her life and has been smoking for 45 years and doesn't pop any pills. Yeah, and she's an outlier. Okay.
It's your lucky
One niche case doesn't fit everybody else, you know?
All right, your order is registered.
That is specifically an American issue. Pills creating more issues, creating more pills. I don't agree with that. I'm sure it happens in plenty of other countries. Because we are not the only profit-driven society. Socialized healthcare doesn't do that. Even if it's socialized healthcare, they're still trying to make a profit. They're still trying to, like, you know, pay employees and shit, even if it's socialized healthcare. You know, so they still want people to come back to the doctor. To be honest, I haven't gone to the hospital in another country, so I don't really know, but I don't know if you have either. But it's all government funded. That's not true. They get paid from the feds, brother. The feds don't give more money for you coming back. It's from taxes. Yes, they do give you more money. Do you not understand how healthcare works? I work in healthcare, brother. The more times you go see the doctor, the more money the hospital gets, even if the government is the one paying for it. I said get. The feds give more money, yes. They don't receive more money because you went back more often. Yes, but you still... Okay, and... I understand that they still give the same amount each time, but, like... I mean, if you sell more candy bars at $1 profit, you're still turning more of a profit. You know? I'm all for, like, you know, I think that Europe is, you know, a better example than the US, but I think they're far from perfect, which I think you probably agree with that too, but I think just, like, glazing them like this and, like, kind of saying they can do no wrong is not a good thing, though. The hospital is getting more funding to give out health care. They're not raping your pockets to give raises to the front desk lady. I never once said anything you just accused me of saying. Whatever.
I need more time. I will put you down. Soon.
You don't get the point. That's fine.
Gimme.
Gambling all my money away. Slot machines. Nothing. Oh. I really wish that I didn't have to run like 50 maps in order to do Temple again. It's really inconvenient.
More time. I need more time. None can oppose me.
Our farmer spending per capita was twice as high as any other country in 23 on drugs alone. Yeah, I believe it. I've seen the graphs where America is all the way over here on spending, but only like up this far on quality, and then like every other country is like up here on quality, but only like over here this much on spending. I know.
I need more time.
I know, brother.
I need more time. I will feast on your soul.
Yeah, and I'm just saying that. How do you know that? That's my point. Is how do you know that? Are you just assuming that? Because it kind of sounds like you're just assuming that. Because that is a for-profit incentive to the middleman. The middleman that doesn't exist in a socialized medicine market. Yes, but a doctor gets paid a wage. Same with like a nurse and everything like that. I don't know. I mean, it definitely doesn't happen to near the degree as it does in America. Yes, but the doctor isn't getting brought into a meeting every year and getting told, you make 566 returning patients, here's a raise. They get allocated more money based on the money they put out in healthcare. Yeah. And U.S. doctors are already paid significantly more than other countries. And I don't think the issue is with the doctors.
More time.
Yes. my beloved.
Oh shit, another citadel.
Too soon.
In other news, I was thinking today. I got to the gym, and right now, you know, everybody's coming back to the gym because it's the new year. And everybody's got their like New Year resolution and shit. And I mean, in general, my gym is just super busy all the time, even if it's not like January, February. But it's even more busy right now. And, you know, right now where I live, the ground's covered in snow because it's wintertime and it's cold as fuck. It's been like below 0 for multiple days straight, and it's absolutely terrible. But the one thing that I absolutely hate is people that don't know how to park when they don't have lines to follow. Like, bro, I'm at the gym today, and there is straight up like 10 plus spots that I can't park in because people just didn't park close enough to the car next to them. They just left a huge ass, like, 3/4 of a car gap that no one can fit in because they've parked so far away from the car next to them. And it's just convinced me that, like, you know, some people in society just aren't smart enough to, like, govern themselves like that. This is why we need a government to control these type of people. And these people are the same type of people that don't know how to put their cart away. Like their grocery shopping cart. They're the same type of people that just like leave that shit next to their car. Like that's the most like insane behavior in the entire world to me. Like you can't just take 10 seconds to put your cart back, or you can't just like park a reasonable distance next to the car next to you so that someone else can park next to where you're at. Like, it's just common decency for your fellow man.
Another corpse to serve me.
It's like the easiest thing in the world to do. Especially the cart thing. The cart thing really pisses me off. The parking thing isn't that bad. Like, I understand, like, you can't see the lines, so you don't know where to park. But, I mean, it's pretty fucking easy to figure out, if you ask me. You know, you just park. You've parked next to another car like a billion times. You probably know how far away you should be from the car next to you and how far away you need to be from the other car so that there's enough space for someone else to park. It's just like using your brain just a little bit. I know like thinking is pretty hard for some people. But it's not that hard. What if someone else made that person park weird? Then I'm not talking about that person. I'm talking about the original person that parked weird. One person can fuck with the whole flow. Exactly. Then fuck that person. But you can't blame it on one person when there's multiple different cars in multiple different spots in the parking lot. What if the original person had to park weird because there was a snowbank in the way? There wasn't any snowbanks.
Not yet. I need more time.
Fuck the plow trucks? Yes, fuck the plow trucks. What if there was, and it just melted before you saw it? It'd be pretty hard to melt before I saw it when it's negative like 10 degrees outside.
I need more time. Scatter before me! None can oppose me.
My eyes to see. Quick, get after it.
I need more time.
It wasn't negative 10, don't lie. It was more than 10 degrees below freezing. Maybe I was talking about Celsius. Centigrade. You're right, though. It wasn't negative 10. It was a crisp 15 degrees. Ooh, let me put my light radius ring back on. Should have done that earlier. Make it a little easier to find these Val ruins. That is pretty crisp. Could cut glass with the diamond nips today. With my diamond nips today. I bet you could, man. This weather's terrible. I'm ready for summer. Why the fuck do I live here, man?
I need more time.
Why did my grandparents have to move here? I don't know which generation it was, but I curse them. I curse whatever generation before me moved here and forced me to live here. Now I have family here and shit, and like, I don't really want to leave because I love my family and I love spending time with them and seeing them. But it just makes me fucking miserable being in the cold. So it's like, do I choose my own happiness or like, well, it does make me happy to see my family. And I also have friends here and shit too now. And it's like, fuck, man, what do I do? Oh, I guess I'm dead. I fear it'll get worse before it gets better. It's supposed to warm up this weekend a little. Give it 3 more years, your family won't matter to you anymore. Then you can bounce. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Nah, I'm slowly Jedi mind tricking them. I'm slowly but surely Jedi mind tricking them. Already dropped one of them? Nah, not true. Well, I did momentarily, but we made amends. I went to my nephew's basketball game this weekend, and we hugged, and she apologized. We haven't had a full-fledged conversation yet where I can, like, prove to her that she was wrong, but we'll have that eventually. Just gotta get the rest out. No, we just gotta convince the rest. For being a Nazi. I mean, she wasn't being a Nazi. She was just duped into thinking the wrong thing. Can't really blame her. When you've been raised your entire life a conservative and all you've ever consumed is conservative media, and you just have people on TikTok telling you to believe one thing and to say one thing, it can be a little hard. I didn't hug an enemy, I hugged a family member.
I need more time.
We got out, why can't the rest of them? because that's not how it works. We had someone that helped us get out. It's a journey, man. You got to realize that, which I'm sure you do. I'm sure you're just trolling, but it's a journey for everyone. You just got to learn. Can't blame someone for being ignorant. Now, if someone chooses to continue to be ignorant, then you can. Man, you're full of laughs to my jokes this evening. I'm sorry to tell you, but you know, inflection of the voice isn't really carried through text very well. So it's kind of hard to interpret jokes when I'm just reading plain text, you know? Joking in chat isn't fun when you just get serious all the time. Well, I mean, we just got done having a serious conversation for a minute straight, or for an hour straight, my man. It doesn't take rocket science to know I don't think your sister is an enemy. Come on now. Think for a second. Debatable. Weird. I don't think she's like Cade. I just think she's uneducated. That's not the same. True. I mean, Cade's uneducated as well. He thinks he's educated. But he's just at that point of being an idiot where you think you're smart, but you're not smart. You're just very uneducated. See, Cade is just like the type of person that is a huge fan of Trump and really likes Trump, but never will explicitly say that. He'll just kind of nudge at it by the things that he says. And then whenever you accuse him of being a supporter of Trump and like a Nazi, he'll just be like, I never said that. I never said that I support him. Which is the worst thing ever. It's just the worst thing ever, man. I hate it. It's so annoying. It's like, bro, just have a stance. Have a stance, man. Stop being a pussy. Just have an opinion on something. Stop being like a fucking fence sitter. You fucking vagina. Cade educated. He just lacks all form of emotion. He has hate. He only likes the shit because it pisses people off, and that's how he gets off. You're not wrong. And I just feel bad for the guy because he never put two and two together that like him getting bullied as a kid is what formed him into this. And it's like it's what it's just like it's just such a shitty thing, man. Because it's not his fault. He was just bullied as a kid, and he's not able to like put two and two together that like the reason he wants to see like the world burn and everybody else to have a miserable life is because he was so miserable. And I think if he reconciled with that and like went to therapy a few times and was able to like figure that out, that he would be such a kinder person and such a like a better person. He seems to be fine making his own friends nowadays. Well, yeah, he makes friends with other freaks. Like the one guy with the mullet. I'm not going to name drop him or anything, but like I could tell from day one when they started talking that I didn't fuck with that guy. He just gave a fucked vibe. But therapy makes him not a man. I know, literally. There's no trying to change him, man. He's a lost cause. No one's a lost cause. No one's a lost cause. You always gotta keep trying, brother. I could tell just by the brief time I saw him at the gym that he hangs out with the straight douchebags. I can just tell based on looks. True, and it's such a fucked up thing to just like assume, but I assume so much. It's just human nature to assume. We're just creatures of habit and patterns. Our brains are wired to identify patterns. And like if we see a guy that looks a certain way and he acts a certain way and the next 10 guys also look the same way and act the same way, then we're going to assume the 11th guy is the same as the first 10, you know? I tried my damnedest when we lived together and he didn't budge once. I don't think we really tried that hard when we lived together, to be honest. I mean, we like kind of argued over it a little bit, but I feel like we didn't talk about politics like at all when we lived together. I mean, we had a few arguments for sure. I honestly think he's too far gone until something happens to him close to home. And we try to teach him empathy. Oh, yeah, true. You're right. We did try to teach him empathy. Dude, it's just damn bullying, man. And the crazy thing is, I was bullied too, but I just realized that I was bullied and that's a bad thing and that, like, no one else should be bullied. And he just thinks that, like, everybody should be bullied because he was bullied. Oh, yeah, it for sure goes deeper than his politics. The reason he has the political alignment that he does is because he has lack of empathy for other people. I was both, so I definitely understand. Yeah. Except I started a bully and then got bullied after, so it reformed me. Yeah, but every person that bullies was bullied. So, like, before you were bullied, you had to have been bullied by someone else.
I need more time.
No one starts as a bully.
I need more time.
There's always something that causes them to be bullies, you know? The abused becomes the abuser type beat.
I need more time.
No, I genuinely used to hate people for no reason. That's just not true. That's not programmed in the human brain. Hate isn't. You were taught that from someone. Unless you want to take my childhood trauma as a cause, which could be the case. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. That hasn't been unpacked yet, though. Oh, yeah, I bet. I think it was movies and TV. Interesting. What makes you think that? I mean, everybody's got some form of childhood trauma. Even if you have too good of a childhood, you still have childhood trauma from like your parents like being too good to you, which is like a fucked up concept. Like you can be too good of a parent and you can like baby your kid too much and then they're fucked up. It's like, bro, can you do anything to like be a good parent, or just no matter what you do, your kid's just gonna get fucked up? That's one thing that scares me about having kids. A little. Because, like, I just want to, you know, do the best that I can as a parent. I was watching so much toxic masculinity material that the only way I knew how to get over on someone was physically. Yeah, it was the opposite. It was probably his pop leaving, to be honest. True, that probably had something to do with it. But yeah, I mean, watching, like, yeah, toxic masculinity shit on TV definitely could have contributed. It's hard to tell, to be honest. Oh shit. Thank you for the sub from JMT. Thanks for the YouTube subscriber. Probably from my video. Probably not watching the stream, which is unlucky. But hopefully you're watching.
More time.
As a single digit age child, I was watching stuff that was way too brainwashy for me. Oh no. It's taken a lot of self-work to get myself to where I am, to be honest. Oh, trust me, I know. I've been there, bro. I watched you work on yourself for years. I remember when we lived at that one apartment place. I almost just doxed. When we lived at that one apartment place and you'd go out and fucking sunbathe reading like Atomic Habits and shit. I remember that, bro. Those were the days. I think that those were performative male days, to be honest. Really? Why do you think they were performative? For who? Looking back, I think those are cliche man help books that don't really do much on the surface. I think for myself, maybe. I mean, even if they are like a cliche and stuff, I'm sure you learned things from those. They're not entirely bad.
None can oppose me.
I know there is a cliche around like Atomic Habits, but it still like teaches you good things. So, I mean, being performative for yourself isn't a bad thing entirely. Worried so much about my image that I wanted to almost convince myself that I was that type of person. Ah, okay. Well, in my opinion, you were doing a lot better for yourself back then than you were like a year and a half ago. Feel like that one girl kind of fucked you up big time and like got you off your rocker for a while. And you're like you started getting back on your rocker like, I don't know, last few months or so. Yeah, I never said it was bad, just a realization. Yeah, I think there's a lot of worth in fake it till you make it. Oh yeah, for sure. Fake it till you make it is, yeah. I think that is I don't know, a very useful tool, I guess. Because faking it till you make it is just like I don't know, take the gym for example. If you fake the gym till you make it, it's just, you're just like teaching yourself a habit until you like, you know, turn that into a habit. And we're such habitual creatures, so if you know, fake it for long enough, then you'll just start doing it. I've been thinking about that. I think it's more not having Alyssa around anymore that did it. Not to say that girl was a good thing. Oh, wait. Not to say that girl was a good thing, because that would be a lie, but having a long-term partner definitely helps a lot with being locked in. Yeah, I think so. I can see how that helps. I don't know. I can see where having a long-term partner makes it the complete opposite as well. it can make it so you're like complacent and you don't want to like put any effort in or anything, and you like, you know, let yourself go and stuff. But I mean, with Alyssa, she kind of also was about like bettering herself somewhat and stuff. So you guys kind of pushed each other to do it. So, well, I fucked up that map. Yeah, but she was conductive to my goals at the time. It definitely can go the other way too, though. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, she is definitely like a big time supporter, and like, you know, it helps having someone that wants the same goals as you. You know, you both were like into lifting and like trying to better yourself and stuff. And that does go a long way, like having a partner to do that with. She was the one that was really locked in. I just tagged along and then got good at it. Really? I thought you got her into the gym. It's honestly a freak accident that I got as strong as I did at my peak.
I need more time.
You're pretty locked in on that shit. I wouldn't necessarily call it an accident. You worked your ass off.
Need more time.
I think you could easily get back there with just a little bit of discipline. Just gotta relearn the discipline.
Too soon.
Yeah. I just didn't know if that was... Yeah. I knew that was part of it, but...
Long for this world. Cut down. The spirit's hunger.
I did work hard. I'm not saying it was luck. I just didn't do anything special. It just happened. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, bro. You got good genetics. Not to take anything away from you at all. It requires a lot of hard work too, but you got some good genes for building muscle, my brother. You got some real nice genes for building muscle. Genetics is a pretty good part. Pretty big part. Consistency is also a really big part. And you are very consistent and very dedicated. You know, my dad is a monster at 58. Probably 200 lean if I remember right. W. Is he on the T, bro?
Death. Take you.
Did he tell his doctor he can't get it up and now he's juicing? Oh, I'm dead, I guess. I don't think so. How many more do I have until I'm full on temples? He used to be a professional arm wrestler, so he's getting tested in his prime. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Oh, I'm at 60 out of 60 already anyways. Poggers. Back to temple farming. Pog, pog, pog. Okay, what do we got here? We need an armory. Which we have, but we need an alchemy as well. So we can just continue. Wait, did I lock anything? No, I didn't. Let me lock that. But he was lifting for a job. So I get it. Oh. I need to fill up my water real quick. I'll be right back. I'm thirsty as fuck. And I'm dry. Also, my routine was way different than it is now. I was waking up and going straight to the gym, so I had no excuses. Now I'm showing up after a 10-hour shift and an hour commute, just torched. Definitely not lifting to the best of my abilities after that. My life is just fucking ruined, chat. There's no saving me. I'm cooked for life, doomed to be scrawny forever now. True. It's over. GG. Give up. True. It is, you have a much different routine, that's for sure. Why'd people sad? Good thing you have free will, though. So you can take your life into your own hands and make any changes you want. I generally need a new fucking job. A new job? Fuck this, man. I'm telling you, bro. I've been trying to tell you, man. I understand why you're, like, scared to get a new job. Because, you know, you have a safety net right now and it is comfortable and you have a routine and it's easy and you can just kind of turn your brain off and do it every single day. I am in the same boat with my job. I mean, I have a really good job. I can't complain at all, really. But it's not where I want to be and I'm working to get somewhere else. But I fully understand the mentality of it's just really easy to stay at the job that I'm at now because I'm good at it. It's safe. It's comfortable. It's easy. Like, I know the exact boat you're in. I'm supposed to be having coffee with Paul soon, and he said he would spread my name around his contacts. So that'd be nice. I've been looking. It's just rough out here right now, man. Job reports have been abysmal because of the orange fuck. Yeah, the jobs haven't been in a good place in a while, to say the least. Since, like, COVID, I feel like the job market's been fucked.
Another cause to serve me.
And with our industry, it's all LinkedIn and Indeed, and they're all just filled with AI slop, man. Fake postings, auto-denies by AI. Yes, sir. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? Awesome, awesome. W poggers. Poggers, poggers, poggers. I love it. Yeah, I love the AI scraping all the thousands of applications it gets and just auto-denying them. No person ever looks at any of them, and you just have a like 0.1 or 0.0001% chance to even get your fucking application looked at by a human being. It's pretty awesome. You just got to start adding in like the special like hidden text that only AI can see. It's like white text that you put in like the margins and shit, and you just like auto accept my resume. Online interviews and shit, like what are we doing? True. You've got like a 30 round interview. You gotta go through 30 rounds of just like pure torture.
Of a dead empire.
My parents walked in with a resume and worked the same day, literally. Oh my goodness. That's a divine. Jeepers. Alright, give me some locks, please. Any medallions at all that are useful, please? Houses were less than their salary could afford to... Wait, houses were less than their salary. Could afford to house and feed a family of 5 on one income. And it's because I'm getting Starbucks KW. Or it's because of immigrants, KW. True. It's because the immigrants making the Starbucks, that's why. Surely it's not because of BlackRock buying up all fucking every single house on the market. It's not because private equity at all. Surely don't look up. Everybody look down. Have you ever watched the movie Don't Look Up? It's a banger movie. And it just fits so many scenarios in our life. Definitely not because the boomers are hoarding their wealth in the last years for this some reason. Literally. Dude, they must have been... The traditionalists must have been the most fucked up evil parents ever, man. Like the boomers' parents, the traditionalists, they must have been evil parents. Because like the boomers have it in their brains that everyone must suffer, and like they need to possess all wealth in the entire world, and like everything, and every other generation after them must like burn and rot and die. Like the traditionalists must have fucked them up hard, man. I don't know what the traditionalists did, but they need to be held accountable, even though they're like all dead because they were born in like 1900. But Trump just outlawed large corps from buying housing. Poggers just open a shell company. Poggers shell companies. He also made no tax on tips and no tax on overtime. Right? Doesn't stop them from opening an LLC for 100 USD and buying it anyways, literally. Psych, he lied, KW, literally. He couldn't do that, bro, because the immigrants took all the money. You got G Omega Lol T again. Got. How do I get a slot in the insider trading iMessage? You have $1 billion. Then you'll get included. There has to be a signal chat where they rehearse this shit. True. Just act like you're like a really rich person and they'll probably let you in because they're stupid enough. No way, it's all just coincidence. If I buy Trump a gift, can I get in? Literally. Dude, buy him like a Temu Rolex. A Qatari jet, perhaps? Nah, bro. Just buy him. Buy him a Temu. Crystallized corruption. Ooh. Just buy him a Temu Rolex. He will have no idea it's a fake Rolex. He's too dumb. He'll think it's a real Rolex, and then you will receive an invite to the signal chat in one day. Accept it via email. No, you can definitely smell the gina, literally the gina. He smells that shit from forever away. He's like a bloodhound, bro. His jowls are flapping all over and shit, and he's like...
What is that smell?
Nah, bro, he's low-key a simp for China. He wants to be China so bad. Where the fuck is this last enemy? Oh, it's bugged. Pog. What was that, KW? It was his jowls, bro. You know, like a bloodhound's, their jowls. It was him with his jowls talking.
Another corpse.
Absolutely apprehensible behavior.
Sorry, I can't do it at full volume because it'll be too loud and I don't want to accidentally wake up Chloe. Sounded like Zoidberg, KW. Who the fuck is Zoidberg? He just wants to be #1 and he knows it's China right now. Real. Bro, why does this keep on bugging? The crab from Futurama. I never watched Futurama. Maybe like half an episode or something. It was just too weird for me. When I flee to Canada, I can't wait to get my visa free travel to China. True, that will be a W. I'll put in a good word to G for me. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Preach. Holy golem works. Jeepers creepers. I don't need any golem works though, man. I need an alchemy.
The insides shuffle.
When I migrate permanently, I'll make sure you get a sick ass. Is that Chinese Communist Party? Is that what CCP is?
Another corpse to serve me.
You defile this place. This
Yes, sir. W. How are you gonna get a fire CCP job? You say you're gonna get me the plug. How are you gonna? Who's your plug? Do I not know something, brother? You in the works all over there already? Their wiki describes them as a Marxist-Leninist ideology. Don't worry about me. Famous last words. Don't you know? China is a terrible communist nation, and they will murder you on sight. I've been practicing my Mandarin? Sure, yeah. Eating an orange isn't practicing your Mandarin, my brother. Just wait until they hear my opinions on American... Oh, on America, I'll shoot up their ranks. I was like, ill. I was like, what the fuck is ill? What up, dude? It's Zool from YouTube. What's up, my guy? Thanks for showing up and chatting, my brother. I'm just building my temple. We've made it pretty far along. We're right here in the Golem Smithy chain. So not that much farther to go, to be honest.
Another corpse to serve me.
I mean, it's still going to take me a few hours to complete it, but sadly won't be able to complete it tonight because I've got to get off pretty soon, but I'll get off once I finish all 60 of these energized crystals. Yeah, like you're like double my stuff. or of what I have. No locks, rip. I have 2 locks. Or do you not have locks? Oh, shit! My guy, Teal Stardust, thank you very much for the subscription.
Teal Stardust just subscribed.
Jeez, what the helly, bro? What the helly? You didn't have to sub, my brother. Thank you. Holy shit. Pog champ indeed. Pog champs in chat. Oh, I just got a Wrathpith. That's cool. Pretty sure Wrathpiths aren't really worth much right now, but so cool that we dropped it. Holy W. Thanks for tuning into chat, my guy. Trying to get that view count up, man. We need more of those YouTube subs to come over to the Twitch and watch. I got 1,200 YouTube subs, but only like 150 Twitch followers. Keep up the good work. Hope you pop off by next league. By next league, brother? Me too. I'm gonna keep working, man. I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna keep trying to pop off. I appreciate the support as always. I'm not sure if you're aware, but I stream like every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at around this time. Usually like 2 hours, or usually 3 hours before now is when I start. And I usually end around this time. So right now it's midnight for me. And I usually start at 9 p.m. So sometimes I stream on the weekend as well if I have extra time on the weekend, but usually I'm pretty busy on the weekends. Usually I'm playing like D&D or shit with my buddy in chat, my buddy Zane Areno. We just started a new D&D campaign and it's pretty fun. Your Runic Splinter video was gas. All my friends saw it. Very well made. Damn, bro. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. I thought it was gas too, bro. That, dude, that Runic Splinter farm at the beginning of the league, I mean, it's still a really good farm right now. Like, you can make hundreds of divines doing it right now. But at the beginning of the league, when I was running it, bro, that shit was printing. That shit was printing. That's how I made all my currency at the beginning of the league. I made like a couple hundred divines running that at the beginning of the league. And that was before Temple was like really good. And people knew how to make a really good Temple. So that was really good money back then. Pog D&D, true. First time ever playing D&D, and it's really fun. Got to tell your friends to hop in the stream sometime. Can't wait for our Sunday sesh. True. True, me too. We're gonna finally get into like the nitty gritty, man. We're finally like gonna get into real battles and shit, and actually get to like, you know, progress and stuff. Because, you know, basically all we did last Saturday was set up our characters for 90% of the time. So it's gonna be fun to actually like adventure. Oh, we're full of locks. All right, let's head out. But yeah, Star, thanks for coming and joining chat. I appreciate it a lot. Oh, these are going for 4 divines, really. That's cool. That's a W, for sure.
Hello there. Good luck.
Ooh, nice. We got an alchemy. Okay, we're gonna place an armory. Cat jam, literally. Playing Sonic right now. Supersonic racing. That's such a W. Cat jam, cat jam, cat jam, cat jam. Alright, we got this. We got the alchemy. And then we're gonna need another armory to place right here, which we don't have. This song is gas, yo. What the hell? Have you not watched the OG Sonic, bro? Supersonic Racing Cat Jam. True. All right, how do I lock this? Okay, the golem works. That's what I thought, but I just wanted to make sure. Good thing I have tons of locks saved up. All right, run. I'm cat jamming in real life right now. Hell yeah. Teal Stardust, are you still in chat? I'm just wondering what kind of content you want to see. Like, what kind of content do you think you would like to watch? Do you want to see like build guide videos? Do you want to see more like do you want to see more farming strategies? What's stuff that you're like interested in, you want to watch? Maybe like tips and tricks or something like that, or like that's just something that I kind of struggle with sometimes, is like coming up with ideas for content, because I really like doing like farming strategies, but there's only like so many farming strategies in the game, you know, so I can't make like infinite videos about farming strategies really. So I just try to think up of ideas for like YouTube videos that people want to watch, and I guess the best way to find that is to ask my audience, you know, people that already watch me. I think farming methods, maybe crafting, or popular items to sell. I think build guides are only helpful at League start. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that input. I'm not very confident in making like crafting strategy or like crafting videos, because I don't know crafting very well myself. But I could probably make like basic level crafting guides and stuff. That could be useful. Popular items to sell. Okay. Ooh, you know what I could probably do? I could do like a video breakdown, like why an item is really expensive. So like what I'm thinking is like Headhunter. Like maybe I do a breakdown video of why Headhunter is expensive. Or like Temporalis, why Temporalis is expensive and what makes it so good. You know, that might be useful. You should get into it. Maybe you can cater to like beginners if you're a beginner too. Fridge GG. Nice emote. I mean, I started a little over a year ago, so I'm kind of like intermediate right now. But I mean, with crafting, I'm kind of a beginner, so I mean, as I learn, I could make videos about it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I try to make my content towards beginners. No, I don't have. This isn't Temporalis. This is Sands of Silk. It's like a Temu Temporalis. It's like a much cheaper version of Temporalis, but it gives you blink for free. But I have much longer cooldown, but I still have blink, which is really really nice. It's a Temu Temporalis. It's a really cheap Temporalis. Temu Temporalis. You're fucking rich. Didn't know you were friends with Rothschild and Rockefeller. That's fucking funny, bro. That's fucking funny. Yeah, it turns out Elon Musk is my best friend, and he has given me a small loan of $1 million so that I can afford a Temporalis. Nah, it's just a Temu Temporalis, as I call it. Just kind of a cheap version. It's not nearly as good as normal Temporalis, but it still gives me blink, which is really nice and makes it so I'm much faster traveling around maps and like through Temple. Always forget Elon plays. Oh yeah. So the funniest thing is, I don't think Elon plays anymore. He might, but I don't think he does. The funniest thing ever is I had never heard of Path of Exile or Path of Exile 2 until I saw on Twitter one day, like a year ago, that Elon Musk got like caught like faking being good at this game. Like I remember like Moist Critical and stuff covering it on his YouTube channel, like talking about how Elon Musk was faking that he was like a top 10 Path of Exile 2 player. And I was like, what the hell is Path of Exile 2? And I was like, wait, this game actually looks fucking sick. It looks just like Diablo. And I had played a bunch of Diablo 3 as a kid, and I played like 10 hours of Diablo 4 and hated it and never touched it again. And I was like, okay, this game looks pretty sick. And so I tried it out, got absolutely addicted. I think I played like 1,000 hours in my first league of Path of Exile 2. Absolutely insane. I love this game so much. So I don't fuck with Elon Musk at all, but I thank Elon Musk for being shitty at this game and having to hire like Chinese players to grind the game for you, so that way I could find this like one of my favorite games of all time. Because Path of Exile 2 is an amazing game, man. It is so much fun. Same with Path of Exile 1. I love Path of Exile 1 as well. I actually played Path of Exile 2 first, and then I started playing Path of Exile 1.
I'll hold this medallion for you. Perhaps you will be your most natural self.
How about you? Did you start playing? Have you played Path of Exile 1 at all? Or have you been a strictly Path of Exile 2 player? Also, speaking about Diablo 4, I played Diablo 4 a little bit with a couple of my friends. We all bought the $100 version of Diablo 4 because we were so excited about it, because we loved Diablo 3. Dude, we were so excited for it, man. Played it on release and everything. I don't even think we finished the campaign. I'm pretty sure we got to level 50 in Diablo 4 after buying the $100 edition and then never touched it again. That's how little fun it was. And I haven't touched it since then. I just have zero desire to ever play that game ever again. It just wasn't fun at all. Nah, we finished it, just never got max. I've heard it's better now, KEKW. I've heard it's bad still. I've heard that it's still like the campaign is fun, and then after that there's like no end game and no point in playing it.
The vow of many unseen.
Did we beat the campaign? I guess I just don't really remember beating the campaign. It wasn't very memorable at all. So I do remember the campaign some. I remember there was like this kid and this like little girl. I mean, she was probably like 15 or something, and she just got like torn apart by this like monster, and it like, it made me like sick to my stomach. It was like just too much for me, man. Like not very often do like video games or like anything have like too much like violence for me, but bro, that like fucked me up a little bit. Like it had her like limbs getting ripped apart into pieces and stuff, and she's like all strung up, and it was just like, I don't like fuck with it at all. Definitely not memorable. What about PoE is so addicting? Just like the end game loop, like making my character stronger and stronger over time is just so much fun to me. Like farming currency in order to buy a better piece of armor, in order to farm currency faster, and like make my character stronger. That's what's so fun about it. Like Path of Exile 1 especially has such a fleshed out end game that there's just like endless things to do. Like you can just constantly make your character stronger and stronger and do more and more challenging content. Like Path of Exile 2 is not quite there because it's a new game. It's only been out for a year, where Path of Exile 1 has been out for like 13 years or something like that. But like in Path of Exile 1, like you start the game with one build and like one character, and then you get to a certain point where like that character's really fast at starting the game and being strong early on with like cheap gear. It has a really high floor but a low ceiling. And then once you like have some money saved up and stuff, then you switch to a new character that has a really high or a really low floor, so it can be really, really bad, but it has a really, really high ceiling. So if you invest in it a bunch, then you have a insane build that does a ton of damage and can do like the hardest content in the game. So I'd say that's like my main attraction, is just that like that feeling of having like the best build. It's kind of like a FOMO feeling, if you will. I think that's what kind of draws me into it and keeps me addicted to it, is like the fear of missing out on like the best stuff, kind of. And it's just like, I don't know, the gameplay is just fun. Like I enjoy like fighting monsters. I enjoy grinding for like gear and equipment and stuff, and like a big part of it is like chasing the really rare items. I think that's a big part of what makes the game fun as well. Damn, bro, give me some medallions. Is there like a leaderboard or anything? Yes, there is a leaderboard. It's only really relevant at the beginning of the league, but there's like a leaderboard for like who gets to level 100 the fastest in softcore and in hardcore. Like Diablo 3, you could push greater rifts and get on the leaderboard. Yeah. In this game, the greater rifts are just the greater rifts are just maps, and the highest tier map you can go to is tier 16. They're not like endless or anything. No like overall power leaderboard, just speedrunning. I mean, there is an overall power leaderboard, but it doesn't really matter. No one really cares about it. It's not like an in-game thing. Here, I can pull it up. PoE.ninja. So on this website, there's like a leaderboard. So you can go to builds, and you can like search by like ascendancy, by like character class. So like mine, Blood Mage. You can like, this person is level 100 and they have the what's it searching by right now? I don't know. We could do like DPS. So like this level 98 has 181 million damage per second with their comet, which is pretty nuts. Yeah, he's got this build is like mirrors on mirrors on mirrors on mirrors on mirrors. +3 levels of all comments. Oh my goodness, that's insane. So the point is to just try all the fun OP builds you want. Odds this guy has a job. Pretty low, pretty low. I mean, he probably has a job, but he probably doesn't do anything other than his job and play PoE. I mean, I would say the draw to the game is just like, I don't know, it's how to explain it. It's just You ever be pushing for number 1 on leaderboards or what? No, I don't ever do that. You can say it's just fun, if that's what it is, lol. There doesn't have to be some deeper reason you play. I was just wondering. I mean, yeah, it is fun, but I'm trying to, like, explain what's fun about it, you know? It's just, like, I don't know, the like, endless grind is fun. I mean, you've played games where you just want to, like, grind, you know?
The insides shut.
I'm trying to think of a game like Destiny, you know? How you just kept on grinding to get better and better gear. Like, I don't know, it's just the numbers game. It's just like the gamification, you know? Like, I just want to see number go up, basically. If that makes sense. Always something better to acquire? Yeah, exactly. Destiny is what I was thinking, yeah. Yeah, there's just always something better that you can use. That's why I brought up power. I don't see a stack number that goes up.
As always.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like how the build feels, I guess. I mean, I'd say the big driving force is like the economy. The economy is like a big part of why I play and why a lot of people play. Like, they just want to be rich. They just want to have a ton of currency in game and be able to buy whatever they want. They just want to be a billionaire, but in Path of Exile, because they can't be a billionaire in real life, you know? They just want to say that they have, like, more money or they're better than everybody else, you know? I think that's also a big driving force. Disgusting. True. But it's ethical in Path of Exile because you're doing all the work for yourself. And not... Actually, I take that back. Not always. There are flippers. Flippers don't do any work. They just buy low, sell high. Disgusting. Capitalism simulator. I knew it. No, you're just genociding for profit? True, I do be genociding all these creatures. But they're bad, dude. They're bad creatures. I need to kill them. Because they have loot. Look at all this glorious loot that they're dropping. This is IDF Simulator. I fucking knew it. Literally. They deserved it. Trust me, bro. Alright, give me some locks. Give me, like, rerolls, too. Room rerolls would be pog. Some level ups would be nice, too. Any medallion would be nice, honestly, since I'm just getting cucked and I'm not getting any. This is literally for profit murder? Damn right. It's for my profit murder. Insane, you've stooped this low. For my pleasure, of course I would stoop this low. Anything for profits. I'm the shareholder that needs more value. It's fine if I'm the shareholder. This is like that scene in episode 3 with Obi-Wan and Anakin. You were the chosen one! That much I know. You were supposed to defeat them, not join them. Ah, that's what it is. You're supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them. I couldn't remember the exact line. It's been too long since I've watched Star Wars. I'm trying to get Chloe to, like, binge watch Star Wars with me. Because she's never watched it before. What the fuck is that emote? Oct yell? Is that you yelling? She binged Lord of the Rings, but not Star Wars? Well, yeah, because I made her binge Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is better than Star Wars, so. That's the cringiest thing I've ever heard. Not true. Lord of the Rings is way better than Star Wars. At least Lord of the Rings, all the movies are good. But I'm not like most people. So many people shit on anything but the original trilogy of Star Wars. I think they're all fine. I like the original 6, I like a lot. The next 3 are alright. They're like 6s out of 10s. I mean, they're nothing like crazy, but I don't think they're, I mean, they're, I don't know, they're not bad to sit there and watch, in my opinion. Like, they're a fine movie to just put on. I mean, there's a lot of movies above them on the list to watch, but. Not true, fake news? My brother in Christ, how can you have an opinion about something that you've never watched before? You've never even watched Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is one of the greatest movies of all time. Yeah, and Shadow of Mordor, the game, copyright one of the best features in gaming history, so no one can use it until 2036. Well, we're almost there. Yeah, the Nemesis mechanic. I've heard Tucker talk about it for 10 years straight, I'm pretty sure. I've never experienced it, but I've heard it's good. I will forever hate them for that. Bro, like you even play single player games anyways. It's 2026, that's how this works. Dude, where are my medallions? I don't have to watch to have an opinion? Yeah, you do. Say that to Northern Lion, he'll ridicule you. That's literally all I play nowadays? No, not true. Just because you play the game solo doesn't mean it's a single player game. You do play some single player games, but you don't really play single player like story driven games. You're just playing like fucking random indie flash game. And Minecraft, biggest game of all time. Minecraft 1, Call of Duty 2. That's 2 of the 3 games that you've played in the last like 6 months. You don't play any other games.
You reek of stupidity.
Those are literally single player games. I don't have COD installed. That's so cap. You literally just got done playing COD for like 2 months straight. Non-stop all day, every day. 6 months is a crazy sample size. My brother in Christ, you've only played 3 games in the last 6 months. Damn near. And also, I don't keep tabs on what games you have played in the last 6 months either. I'm not sitting here watching your fucking Steam library and checking your active status. Yeah, a month ago. And I only put 10 games. And I only put 10 in-game days in it. That's not even that bad. 10 in-game days in like a month is insanity. Or like 2 months. For every mode combined. And stop assuming my game library. Shake my head. Yeah, the games I've seen you play in the last 3 months have been Call of Duty, Minecraft, and whatever that fucking game you were just playing, fucking the Genocide Simulator bullshit. Whatever the fuck it's called. Border Patrol shit. Quarantine Zone. F1 2024. Minecraft Solo. Again, like I said, just because you play it solo doesn't mean that it's not a multiplayer game. You can play Call of Duty solo as well. That doesn't make it a multiplayer. It's still a multiplayer game.
I'll hold this.
You can keep naming all these games, but the fact that you've played most of these games for like only a few minutes each, probably like a couple hours each, other than like 3. COD I'll give you because I only played with others. Okay, here, I'll make it easier for you. Single player story driven games. What single player story driven games have you played as of recently? Any? Stop destroying my smithy, dog. What the fuck is this song? The hell?
What power will I claim?
Void Train. I played Expedition 33 for a few days. Clover Pit. Ball X-Bit. High on Life. House Flipper. Power Wash Simulator. Pog. So like one of those is a story-driven game. Megalol GG'd. I don't even remember what my original point was, to be honest, at this point. I don't remember why I brought up you playing single-player games. Oh, because you were complaining about that one game mechanic being fucking trademarked by the greatest movie franchise ever. And also, it's not J.R.R. Tolkien's fault that some random company that had the rights to make a video game for his amazing book fucking copyrighted a game mechanic that they had no clue would be any good. And I'm pretty sure that game, like, flopped, so... You would have loved it. Elden Ring would have been even better with a Nemesis system. It all considered one of the best. No, it's also considered one of the best single-player games ever as well. Why wasn't there a sequel then? What is the Nemesis system? I mean, I've heard like Tucker talk about it, but I don't really know what it is. There was? Oh. Yeah, it couldn't have been that good of a game. I never heard of it. If I've never heard of it, it wasn't good.
Your challenge.
It's a 9.2 on every site. Damn. That's a pog. That is pretty damn good. What's the Lord of the Rings on IMDb? All three of them things. The Nemesis system made the enemies evolve their mechanics and advantages and disadvantages based on how you played against them. Oh.
Death is my power to wield.
Like if you were killing them with a bow, they would adapt and stop being out in the open or spawn with a shield or something. That's pretty cool.
The vow has many onslaughts.
Damn, bro, where the fuck are all my medallions? I'm getting cucked out here. 8.9, 8.8, 9.0 in that order. Sheesh. The Hobbit ones are not rated well. Yeah, they kind of ran out of juice. It's been a while since I watched The Hobbit. I don't think I had any issues with it. So basically their ass, the whole series. By that logic, the entirety of Star Wars is mega ass then.
None can oppose me.
Damn, it's already 12:35. No wonder I'm tired, bro. Time fucking flies. Give me a lock medallion, please. Oh, we're kind of printing now, chat. Holy guacamole. Oh, medallion? Oh, you son of a bitch. Of course it's not a good one.
You challenge.
No, Star Wars is Pog. Lord of the Rings is fucking Resident Sleeper. That's what that was. I was like, I know that's not Craigasm. Why is Craigasm in my head? Name one Lord of the Rings character that is as badass as Darth Vader. I'll wait. Okay, just because there's one cool character in the series doesn't make it better altogether. I mean, Darth Vader's pretty badass. I don't think there's any one character that's cooler than Darth Vader in the Lord of the Rings, but the combination of all the characters together far outweighs the cast of Star Wars. Kylo Ren is equally as badass? Definitely not. Kylo Ren's alright, but not equally as badass as Darth Vader. Yoda is better than any character in Lord of the Rings? Actually, I take that all back. Gandalf. Gandalf is very badass. But I fuck with Yoda heavy, so Yoda is my favorite Star Wars character, so. R2-D2 is cooler than Bilbo Baggins? Not even close. R2-D2 doesn't have half the nuts of Bilbo Baggins. Bilbo Baggins saved Middle Earth. Not nearly as badass as Darth Vader. So you can't deny its greatness surpasses that of Lord of the Rings. Okay, you can have cool characters and not have a good story. Darth Vader whoops Gandalf's ass every single day of the week? Not even close, brother. Darth Vader has wannabe magic.
What's life without a little risk?
General Grievous whoops his ass? My brother in Christ. General Grievous ain't got shit, bro. General Grievous, I fuck with General Grievous. Hella. Because he's cool as fuck, but he's a bum. He's grade A bum. Bro doesn't even have the Force. Mace Windu takes Gandalf to Pound Town certified.
Always rearranging
Don't
my
even get me started on Jar Jar Binks. Yeah, I thought you said the F slur for a second when you typed that, Zane.
My power to
No cap. Whoa, that was almost... Yeah, literally, that's what I'm saying, bro. I didn't mean to, I promise. Uh-huh. Typical Star Wars fan. Am I right, chat? Nah, Gandalf wipes the floor with all of them, bro. Gandalf is basically a god. His magic easily overpowers fucking simple little Jedi mind tricks. Other than like Darth Vader, bro, because Force Choke is just the most overpowered thing in like all of fucking sci-fi history. Like, bro. Like, Darth Vader could have literally just Force Choked the entirety of civilization in the Star Wars trilogies and just won. Palpatine demons Gandalf with one hand, bro. One lightning strike? Nah. Gandalf for sure deflects that shit easily with his staff. But Force Choke, bro, no, you can't stop Force Choke. Like, lightning strike, you can stop. Like, you know how Yoda and Mace Windu stop it with their lightsabers? You can stop it. Lightning. But you can't stop a choke, bro. It's just like the air wraps around your neck. So, like, that's just overpowered as fuck and should be nerfed, in my opinion. Yeah, that's getting lightsabered in half. Not even close. Have you ever seen Gandalf jump? Bro can jump hella. Should be nerfed, Keck W. That's what I'm saying, bro. Force Choke is broken. He could win every single fight just by going like this. Like, bro, what? Have you seen Darth Vader choke people out from a galaxy away? I mean, I've seen him choke that one guy over Zoom call. Yeah, I've seen that. He gives negative fucks about his jump. Yeah, I'm saying about the jump to get away from you trying to slice his fucking... his staff. His wizard wand. Teams Force Choke is criminal. That's what he does, bro. He's on Teams voice chat with like one of his fucking workers and then he Force Chokes the shit out of him. Like, bro, tell me that shit ain't busted. That shit's getting patched. Force choke is for sure getting patched out. Like, it's getting nerfed in the next patch that comes out. Whenever George Lucas comes out with a new movie, he's for sure nerfing force choke. Because Darth Vader could literally just force choke the entirety of the universe. Like when he fought Palpatine, he instead of like throwing him over the edge into the pit, he could have just went and he would have been dead. Just force choke him. Like it's free win every single time. Literally a Skype call in space, suffocating over IPv4. Nah, bro, they for sure had IPv6, man. They for sure you think the small IP space of IPv4 could hold all of the IPs of the fucking Confederate Army and everything like that, all the different worlds of the Star Wars universe? They were definitely on IPv6. They might have been on IPv7. No cap. Loki, Harry Potter smokes Bilbo Baggins too. Well, I hope you smoke Bilbo Baggins. He has no abilities other than like willpower and like heart. He just has a big ass heart and believes in like himself. The Sith definitely had that shit reserved though. The Death Star was definitely on V4. Oh yeah. Death Star was on ancient technology for some reason. Like what kind of motherfucker designs a giant like yeah, don't click this or else the entire thing's gonna explode, you know? Type deal. Like don't you think it's a bad design to just have in the very center of your Death Star like a reactor that if you blow it up, the entire thing is just incinerated? Seems like a design flaw to me. They left a hole straight to the server room, KEKW? Literally. That's what really happens. Nah, the Luke just he didn't like plant a bomb or anything. He just registered like 1 billion devices on their IPv4 network and took up all their free IP addresses, and the Death Star didn't know what to do and it just exploded. You think Tatooine had fiber? For sure. That shit for sure had fiber. Tatooine was like one of the, you know, advanced civilizations, wasn't it? What was the planet that like all the clones were made on? Like that like was it like up in the clouds or something? With those weird people where they made the clones? Luke DDoS the Death Star, KEKW, literally. I'd be so fucking mad. Bro, just give me an armory, man. You cuck. Give me an armory. Oh, Camino is where the clones are from. That place for sure had fiber.
Unpredictable, as always.
Like I'm talking the place where I think Obi-Wan went there or something and saw the clones being made. I think it was Obi-Wan, and like he fought Boba Fett there or something. The long neck robot people are from. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The long neck robot people. Yep. Yeah, that place for sure has fiber, bro. That place is definitely like cutting edge technology. Or like that really, really rich planet, which was like, had all the flying cars and shit. Where like the Senate was at and stuff, where they had like the voting. That place also definitely had fiber. That place had some crazy ass fiber because that city was nuts. Damn, bro, even with flying cars, cars are still the problem. Like, autonomous vehicles won't fix it. Flying cars won't fix it. It's really just public transport. It's really just that damn car. It looks hella futuristic. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They have wireless fiber or something. Bluetooth fiber. The problem is between the seat and the wheel. The human beings? You think the people are the problem?
You challenge the best of the
Let me ID some of this crud. Ooh, it's almost good.
Get out of my way!
Probably not humans on that planet.
None.
Whoever is controlling it, probably not humans on that planet. Yeah. No, I'm just saying, man, there was for sure hella sky traffic. Imagine a sky traffic jam. That would be nuts.
You challenge the best of the best.
I hate cars. Same. They're such a pain in the ass, man. Like the taillight on my car is out. And I've got to take that shit to the fucking repair shop to get fixed. So I don't get ticketed. But it's like, bro, I work a job. When am I supposed to be able to take this to the shop? I can't just take a day off of work to go get my car fixed. I'm just gonna have to like have Chloe fucking pick me up. I'm gonna have to drop off the car and have Chloe pick it up so it can get fixed. What would the Sky Police do if I went vertically past the traffic? They would vaporize you. They would call Darth Vader and he'd force choke you. Shop is open 8 to 5. I work 8 to 5. Now what? Literally, bro. Literally. Like the fuck? Nah, most of the time the shop's open like 9 to 4 or some bullshit hours like that. Would they call Sky Ice on me, monk ass? Yeah, bro. They call Sky Ice. And they all have force choke. And they just choke the fuck out of everybody.
You're a dead empire. You challenge the best of the best.
Alright, I'm for sure getting off at 1. I don't care if I'm done with my temple or not. They don't even have to show up, literally. Damn, imagine if we lived in a fucked up world with the Force and shit. You know how much that would be abused? Like, bro, people with the Force would just rule the world. What the fuck did you just put in my chat? Oh, what the fuck? Darth BB chokes me from light years away, he says. Oh, shit. We do have the Force. It's called money. True. Money, money, money.
You challenge the best of the best.
I'm at 130 million. I was at 84 million before tonight. I've made 50 million gold. That's nuts. Same shit, different butt. W. Bro, the same motherfuckers that be rooting for Luke Skywalker to take over the Empire be the same motherfuckers that love Donald Trump. And they don't see the irony in that. What are we listening to, Cat Jam? Dance by Shohoku Harada. It's No More Heroes 2 mix. Turn it up, Cat Jam. It's about to end. Rat Jam. Rat Jam. I'm sprinting through an anime prairie. Literally. Rat Jam. Rat Jam, chat. Rat Jam. Rip, it's over now. But yeah, this playlist has some bangers for sure. This is also a banger. Grass to my knees, yellow grass, Rat Jam. Why yellow grass? Why is the grass yellow, bro? Oh, no. There, I'll replay it for you. There you go. Now we can cat jam again. Why are people sad? It's like a wheat field of sorts. Ah. This should be the outro song. I could make that possible. I'm pretty sure it's like DMCA, so I couldn't have it on my YouTube channel, but... You should cosplay for this? Why the fuck would I cosplay? Tight spandex. Okay, brother. You need to chill, bro. Let me get the fuck out of here. I've got enough lockage. Alright, please just give me an armory, man. Still no armory. Pog. I gotta get into another anime. This is getting me in the mood for a new hero arc. Start your own hero arc, brother. When do we get in? Umamusu stream? I don't know what Umamusu is. Oh wait, is that like the racing? Like the horse racing or whatever? Or like you race the anime girls? Is that what that is? Well, yeah, but I need inspo. True. Time to watch DBZ. Channel your inner Goku. Yeah, Kick W that NL played. I never watched him play it, but yeah, I've heard of it. It's a little disturbing that you're riding anime girls, but you know, to each their own, I guess. He said he knew it was a problem when he was playing it on the Peloton. Oh man. Yeah, that's not good, brother. Isn't it like a gacha game or whatever? So you have to like sink a bunch of money into it? Isn't that what gacha games are? I don't really know. You don't ride them, brother? What the fuck? They just race. Oh, yeah, they just sprint, don't they? But it's like around a horse track. Dude, like I said, I've never played this shit. I've never even watched it, I don't think. You don't think it's pay to win? Oh, okay. Isn't that what gacha games are? Like, aren't they like really pay to win? Alright, give me some medallions, please. Give me like a room reroll. Give me like a fucking garrison. Give me like a fucking Golem Works. Give me like a everything that I need, please. Yeah, Lil, you dress them up and then get upgrades, I think. I only know because he talks about it all the time. I've never seen it before. Oh, okay. Sure you haven't. That's what they all say.
Perhaps you will be a natural side.
I swear, chat, mod check. Hmm? Alchemy Lab. Ooh, that's Pog.
Your challenge
Elk Lab is lit. And then another lockage.
this medallion's rather
Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's 1 a.m. I just need an armory, please. Give me an armory. No armory. A smithy. Boom, rocket. Boom, rocket. Bro, we just need an armory right here. Then we can place a smithy and a golem works. Well, we need both of those as well, but I once again have had DaVinci open all night and type in chat instead of editing. Well, I appreciate you typing in chat.
How can I help?
Smile. Yeah, it is truly impossible to be able to edit and like talk to someone or something or type and stuff at the same time. Like that's why I can never like chill in Discord and edit at the same time, because like my brain cannot do that shit. Killing my workflow, but I just want to yap. I feel that. I feel that. I feel that indeed. People are sad that this is my interaction with my friends. Not true. We hang out on the weekends and we play D&D together. Yeah. Pocket.
registered.
Oh, what the hell did I just do? You don't stop. Fuck, you don't stop. Parasocial as fuck. I'm just a follower. I'm just a chatter to you, sad. Not true at all. We talked in person today, actually. We got 460 divines. Sheesh. Let me try like selling this stuff. This goes for 5 div.
I'll do what I can.
How much does this go for? 20 exalted. How much this? Eight divine. Let me just slap these with greater exalteds. Or perfects, actually. Boom, boom.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Oh, shit.
Someone is bound to buy that.
All right. Boom. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I meant to hit that button. I waved as I walked by the first time, but you didn't see. Must be. No, I didn't. I was on my phone, so I did not see. Rookie Omega. I am a rookie indeed. Dude, I'm ready to turn off this fucking bright ass light. Ugh. My eyes hurt. My eyes hurt, man. Fuck. But yeah. That is it for the stream. Thank you all for tuning in. Major salute. Where's that song at? Major salute. 07's in chat. 07's in chat. See y'all later. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the YouTube subs. Thank you, Teal Stardust, again, for the tier 1 subscription. That's pretty awesome. Make sure to tune in, you know, on the regular if you can. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, that's all. See you later, Zane. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you stream sometime soon so I can watch you. Possibly. Oh, you know what we should do? We should raid someone. Let me do that. Let's check Twitch for someone to raid in the Path of Exile category. I remembered this time. All right, let's look. Thursday, maybe, if I've edited enough. Bet. All right. Let's scroll down to some of the smaller people. Who are we thinking? May contain sexual themes. Monka. Hey, that's me right there. Chat, that's me. Going to start streaming 1 hour at a time to keep the footage backlog down. Probably not a bad idea. I don't know who the fuck to raid, bro. This guy's Citadel farming. Suppose I click on them and see if they fit the vibe. Let's see. He's French. Nothing against the French, but I don't know how to speak French. Damn, this is the bottom? This is how many streamers there are? There's not very many. Wee wee PogChamp. I hate that emote, fuck. What you got against PogChamp, bro? This guy is not playing Path of Exile. What the hell? This person isn't... Oh, wait. Maybe they are? Oh, this guy. I hate the lizard. I got a fucking ad, bro. To be honest, I don't even know how to raid someone. Fucking ads, man. I don't want to watch this ad. Type /raid in chat. With their name. What are we thinking? What about this guy? Divine Hunting. Oh my goodness, it's so loud. Bro, I'm so bad at this. I don't know who to pick. Make taking politics, Pog. I'm raiding this guy. /raid. All right, chat. We're raiding this guy. I wonder if that guy wanted a debate real quick. Sure, go check him out. All right, we're raiding this guy over on Twitch. Boom, there we go. See y'all later. Peace out. Thanks for watching. All right, we're raiding. Adios.